Hello intelligent guy. In this lecture we shall study various definitions of artificial intelligence. So first of all we shall see some general definitions of AI. First definition is AI is the study of making computers smart. Basically this particular definition is behavior oriented approach. Mean this definition just describe the behavior of the computer, that we are making the computer smart as human being. Second definition is AI is the study of making computers model of human intelligence. Model of human intelligence mean as human intelligence work, similarly the computer should work. Mean we want to create a computer model that emulate the human intelligence. So this basically is the psychologist point of view is expressed in this particular definition. The third definition is AI is the study concerned with building machines that simulate human behavior. Mean here this definition describes the robotics approach. Mean we are this study concerned with the building machines that simulate human behavior. Mean those machines that just work like the human being. As human we can walk, talk, see. Similarly these machines should be just simulate human behavior of walking, talking, watching and interpreting scenes and so on. So last one definition is the robotic approach to the AI study. In addition to these general definitions, we have some definitions which are given by the various scientists. So first definition is that I am taking is by the Alan Rich. So who is Alan Rich? He is the famous author of the book of artificial intelligence, popularly known as Rich and Knight. So what he say? He says that artificial intelligence is the study of how to make computers do things at which at the moment people are better. So to understand this definition, we must understand two things. First is where the computer is better and where the people are better. Mean what are the activities that people perform better to the as compared to computer, and what are the activity where computers perform better as compared to human. So first of all we shall see where people are better as compared to computer and what are those activity in which people perform better. So first of all human beings are much better than machine in the following tasks. First is understanding, including the capability of explaining. Mean human being can understand the things as well as can explain those in their own word. What they understand they can express them in their own words. Predicting the behavior and structure of system. So prediction means something telling about the future. Mean if one particular system is working, what is the behavior of that particular system and how it will perform in coming days. In what matter computer common sense in what matter common sense reasoning. Common sense reasoning is an inherent nature of the human being, where we can apply our common sense to find out the reason behind the things. For example, if you throw a ball from a certain height, then common sense say that it will fall to the ground. In drawing conclusion where available information is either incomplete, inconsistent or even both. So we have already discussed in the previous lecture that human being can draw the conclusion from incomplete and inconsistent informations. The most important is the visual understanding and speech understanding by the human being. So visual understanding mean if you see a particular group photograph, let us say, then you can recognize the face of individual you know very well from that photograph. Similarly, speech understanding, you can just listen to a particular speech, understand it and interpret the speech in your own way. So both of these faculties, whether it is visual understanding or it is speech understanding, they both require simultaneous or parallel processing capability, and human brain has this particular capability, because of which we can understand the visual scene as well as we can understand the natural language and speech. Now, where the computer is better than human being? What are the characteristics or the properties where computer perform better from the human being? So first of all is the numerical computation. As we know that computer perform the numerical computation at very fast speed and give accurate result. And this numerical calculation is generally not interpreted as intelligent behavior. Of course, it can be interpreted in human being as intelligent behavior. For example, if a small little child perform the numerical calculation at fast speed, we say this particular child is very intelligent. But as far as computer is concerned, because there is some hardware circuit that perform the numerical computation, so this numerical computation does not come under the purview of artificial intelligence. Then we have information storage and retrieval. Computer can store large amount of information and can retrieve those information at very fast speed. Then computational speed and accuracy. As already discussed, that speed of computation is very high in case of computer, and it can perform all these calculation at very accurate. The results are very accurate. Sometimes human being may do the mistake, but computer normally do not make mistake if the algorithms are right and programs are right. Then processing huge amount of data. So here computer can process large amount of data in small time. So when we say that we can make the computer intelligent, or we can make the computer emulate simulate human behavior, so this particular property of the computer play a very important role, particularly in image processing and natural language processing. This particular characteristics, that is processing huge amount of data, because computer can learn from the large amount of data and can understand the thing and can interpret the scene and natural language. Then computer is very fast in repetitive task, very fast and accurate in repetitive task. Computer can perform the same task a number of times, whereas the human being feel bored. If human is asked to perform the same work again and again, then human feel bored, but computer does not feel bored. It can perform the repetitive task with the same accuracy and same speed as it was earlier performing. So these are some positive aspects of the computer. Now what we want to achieve is, we want to achieve the according to this definition, we want to create the machine that can perform the activities that at the moment human beings are performing better than computer. So what the computer but a human being is performing better, we want to achieve these things with the help of the computational power and speed of the computer. Now what is the advantage in addition to the advantage that human beings have in the matter of parallel processing, as explained above? Human have two psychological strengths which are yet to be approached by the computer system. These are, first is the teeming richness of the conceptual sources. So human being has the teeming richness of conceptual sources as well as the ability to evaluate new ideas in any different way. So first of all, human being can generate new ideas and can evaluate new ideas in very different way. So the first of these is difficult enough for the AI to emulate. Mean, as far as the teeming richness and conceptual sources are concerned, these are very difficult for the AI to emulate. As far as the second is concerned, it is more problematic, because to come up with new idea and to evaluate them in different way is still more problematic. So these psychological strength of human being are difficult for the artificial intelligence system to emulate. Moreover, this particular definition has certain weaknesses. So first of all, it failed to include some areas of potentially large importance. For example, problems that can be solved at present neither by human being nor by computer. So this definition does not say anything about those problems which are not solvable either by the human being at present or by the computer at present, whether they come under the purview of artificial intelligence or not. Second, it may be noted that if computer system becomes so powerful that there is no problem left which human being can solve better than computer, so in that case there is nothing left for AI. So according to this definition, so as soon as computer will solve all the problem better than computer, then there will be no AI. So again, this particular point also explained that this particular definition is not a complete definition. There are certain weaknesses in it. So we require more definitions to be discussed in the coming lectures. So thank you for learning with me. If you feel interested, then subscribe to my channel and continue learning with me. Thank you very much.